Okay, this is a video on how to use Book Creator. First off, you're going to need the app. It looks like this one up here. I know the app in some cases could be free. If not, the purchase price is around $4.99, but it's an app well worth purchasing. So first job is to open up the app, and up in the corner it says New Book, so you're going to tap that. Then it gives you a choice between some different formats. I always prefer the landscape one, and we'll use that one just for this demonstration. So it opens up a blank page before you, and the buttons you're going to press most of the time are the plus sign and the little eye that's within the circle. The plus sign allows you to open up different tools, selecting photos from your photo library, taking pictures with the actual camera on the iPad, using a pen device that with your finger you can draw pictures, adding text, and even adding sound if you want to record your voice. So for text, let's choose that, and it pulls up your keyboard. Let's do a little bit of quick writing about how to wash your hands. Put a period in there. Once I've got my typing, I hit the done button. What that does is it puts it on my page. You notice it's surrounded by a blue box. Those circles on the blue box let you stretch that box out. And if you go into the eye now, and this is really important, whatever you're going to change needs to have the blue box around it. If I don't have the blue box around it, going into eye will only let me change what's on the background of the paper. So make sure what you want to change you've tapped with the blue box, go into there, and now I can do all sorts of different things. I can make my wording bold, I can make my wording larger, I can center my writing, I can change the color of my writing, I can change the fonts of my writing, all sorts of stuff. And while it's in that blue box, I can also move it around on my page. Now, another important feature you want to do is you want to be able to take pictures and add them in. Now again, you can use your camera to take photos, or we can go to another area on the computer, like opening up Safari and choosing something like Google Image, and under Google Image going for something like hand washing. And if I don't want photographs but I want, say, cartoon pictures, I can even request that it be clip art. If I wanted it in black and white, I could even choose black and white. Sometimes you get a little cookie that helps you out to move to that spot a bit faster. So hand washing clip art, let's see what we've got here. Lots of pictures to choose from. Let's say I want to go for a picture that doesn't have any writing over it. Let's take this one here. So I'm going to tap on my picture. It'll open it up. And this is the little bit of a tricky part. Take some practice, but you're going to very lightly push your finger on the picture and just hold it there. And you see the picture does that bit of a wobble in and out. And then it asks you what you want to do if you want to, say, add that photo. I can also look down and see what other pictures there are to choose from. Let's say maybe I'm interested in this picture as well. Again, I can use my finger and go add to photos. Now if I use my home button and leave Google Image, go back into my Book Creator, what I've done by adding the pictures is now they're in my photo album area. So again, with the plus button, I can choose photos, and it's going to look for all photos or recent photos. We'll go for my recent photos, and I happen to have some different pictures here. So I can choose a picture by tapping on it, adds it to the screen. There's that blue box again, so I can enlarge in that picture or make it smaller. I can move it around. I can go back and add some more text. on my sentence, your hands have germs. Done. Oh, and you can see it's automatically chosen the last color, which is red, automatically chosen the same font, same color, same size, everything. So I can go back, as long as my blue box is around it, I can go back and I can change some of that around. And I'm happy with that. So I've got a title, I've got some words to go with my picture. This arrow over on the side, that's asking me to add another page. Tap on that, I've got a fresh page. Let's go back into my photos. Let's choose another photo. Oh, bit big, so grab it by the corners, make it smaller, tap the blue box off. Let's go back to add text. Quick sentence. There it is. Wet your hands. Next page. Back to photos. Both of those came out a bit big. Some text. Put my text where I'm happy. Plus sign means add another page. Back to adding some text. Rub hands to lather and make bubbles. Again, remember, I can increase the size of that box. I can change the size of the lettering. So I'm happy with it. This gets rid of germs. Just rinse your hands. Alright, so there we've got a whole bunch of pages. I can go back and see my pages moving either direction, or up at the top here where it says pages, if I press on that, it pulls up all of the pages I've done so far, even numbers them. Front cover, page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages in the case here. That means I can easily jump to any page just from pages itself. Means I can also do a few little tricks. Has edit over here. I can tap on a page and it'll let me delete that picture or insert a page in between or even copy that page. So if I wanted to copy that one, now I've got 2 copies of the same page. If I wanted to delete a page, I can get rid of it. If I wanted to insert a blank page because I missed writing something that I wanted to put in, I can do that as well. If you end up pressing that plus button too many times, you might get some unnecessary pages that you'll then have to delete. When you're happy, press done. Again, you can add other things. There's other features, like I could record my voice. Pressing that and then speaking will allow me to record my voice on there. Wash your hands. And if I like the recording, I can either use it, yes or no. And it gives me a little speaker button, which later on when I tap on it. Wash your hands. And again, you notice the boxes around it, so I can make that bigger or smaller. You might also notice that when you move your boxes around, you get that green line. That's a centering line. Another neat feature is this play button, which allows you to actually listen to the story. Read to me.
How to wash your hands. Your hands have germs. Wet your hands. Use soap. Rub hands to lather and make bubbles. This gets rid of germs. Rinse your hands.
And once you're done reading the story, again, done button. Very last thing to make sure that you've saved your story so you don't lose it is press on My Books, and that puts it into the opening page area where you can always return back to your book, or you can play your book from this area. And it's showing you all the pages at the bottom here.
How to wash your hands. Your hands have germs.
There's also spots where you can export it as a video, publish it online. It'll give you a website where you can go to your book. And you can set it up where you can see 2 pages at once. Or like a book, you can change the reading voice, etc. Oh, pretty fun to play with. Create a book on any topic that you want, something that interests you. Maybe an animal, maybe a particular thing you collect, or just create your own. All right, have fun with it.